Hey guys, Skaz4. Today I'm making a video about this game called Guard Duty. Just came out on PlayStation a few weeks ago. I believe it came out on Xbox too, and I think it's been out on Steam for a while. Pretty cool game, point and click adventure. But the really cool thing about it, which I'm going to show you today, is the store in town. It looks just like a regular store, but all the items in the store are actually Easter eggs from other games. So I thought it'd be cool to make a little video and show you what all these items actually are from, what the games they came from are. So sit back, buckle in, and let's get started.
Could I have this one?
You want those fancy smelly sticks? Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. That one's a special order.
Well, can I have it?
Wouldn't be worth my skin. Looks like a Mr. G. Threepwood is coming to pick it up this afternoon. Can I interest you in anything else?
And of course she mentions the name G. Threepwood, which is Guybrush Threepwood from the Monkey Island series. The cinnamon sticks here and the ink that's also on this shelf is used in the first game for a recipe to actually find your way to the island.
Man, that's heavy. Filled, no doubt, with golden jewels. Hey, look, a piece of paper. And some cinnamon sticks.
Directions to Monkey Island. Preheat pot to 450 degrees. Add the following ingredients. 1 cinnamon stick, 4 leaves of mint, 1 human skull, pressed, 1 squirt squid ink, 2 pints monkey blood, 1 live chicken, 3 ounces brimstone, 1 or more of the following. Pyridoxine hydrochloride, zinc oxide, yellow 8, mine mononitrate, and BHA. Let bubble over a low flame until thickened. Serves crew of 4.
Also from Monkey Island, this necklace, this eyeball necklace, is from the end game. It's used to bring a decapitated head back to life, which helps you navigate a cavern.
Well, look at this. It looks like instructions on how to get ahead.
We could give him our head and use these instructions to get ourselves a new one.
Yes, I suppose we can give you this now.
Thanks.
Looks pretty good for a dried up old head, doesn't it? We keep it wrapped in this magical necklace that makes it invisible to ghosts. Oh, look! I think he likes you.
And lastly from Monkey Island is this melted mug, which is from a early puzzle where you had to transport grog from one place to the other, but of course the grog would eat your mug along the way.
This stuff is eating right through the mug.
Hey, great! A drink! I'm real thirsty. Yikes!
Next, let's move to one of my favorite series, Discworld. Now this book and chain are from the library at Unseen University.
Hey, whose monkey is this? Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Next, we have this little stuffed donkey toy, which you can find in the town of Ankh-Morpork, in a little toy shop, in the discount bin.
Ah, prime knickknacks, purple piñatas.
I'll take that funny-looking petrified bird.
A fine taste in avian decor. They get their colour from a natural diet of brine shrimp and blue-green algae.
Sounds tasty. How much?
Let me see. Oh, my mistake. That item's on back order. Seems like a Mr. R. Wind has that particular item reserved. Can I interest you in anything else?
And last we have this stuffed flamingo, which the shopkeep actually will tell you that it's reserved for Rincewind. This one's actually from the second game, where it's used as a substitute croquet mallet.
A stuffed pink flamingo. Actually, they say flamingos turn pink due to eating pink shrimps. Since shrimps only go pink after they're boiled, I think the reason for our friend Birdie's demise is starting to become more and more apparent. What can I say? It's, well, stuffed, I suppose.
Now our next game is Grim Fandango, and we move down to this fold-up scythe. This, of course, is the main character's Manny's.
Bound only by the paper-thin wrapper of mortality, a soul here lies, struggling to be free, and so it shall, thanks to a bowl of bad gazpacho and a man named Calavera.
These guns are also from Grim Fandango. These are actually sprout guns, and you can tell that by the picture of the little flower on the side. Sprout guns are how you kill somebody in the afterlife.
Hector, no!
Marigolds. Funny. For some reason I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Next, we move on to Sam and Max. Now, this one's a little tricky. This pickled hand here, I'm almost positive that it's actually Jesse James's hand that you get from Sam and Max Hit the Road.
Jesse James' severed hand, and it's still twitching.
This boat down in the corner doesn't show anything when you put your cursor over it, which is kind of weird. But this is definitely the boat from Sam and Max when they go through the Tunnel of Love. It even has the bandages around the neck.
Want to ride the Tunnel of Love? Yippee!
Luxury items. They say it leads the way to an ancient city buried deep underwater.
Oh, I'm not sure I have time for an adventure of that scope.
I'm not sure you have the coin.
She's talking about Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. This fish is an item from that game.
What is it?
It's an amber fish on a string.
I can see that. What does it do?
How should I know? I suppose you've come up with something more interesting.
Maybe.
If you've played Fate of Atlantis, you know that these stones play a very important part in the game. Indy uses these to solve puzzles at various locations around the world. Now there's a part in Fate of Atlantis where you're on a German U-boat and Indy can stop and make himself a sandwich. And that sandwich looks exactly like this sandwich that's sitting on this shelf.
I'll take a couple of slices. Don't mind if I do.
How about that peculiar looking box? The one with the smiley face?
Oh, right. Sorry, chap. That box is more important than you could possibly comprehend. A true relic from another world. I only just managed to get all the ink off. Couldn't ever part with it.
Oh, right you are.
Can I interest you in anything else?
This little box is a music box that comes from a game called Toonstruck. Now, Toonstruck is kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit in that it's a real-life person trapped in a cartoon world, which is why the shopkeep talks about it being from another world, another dimension, and that she just got the ink off of it.
Oh, great. A guard. I better be careful while I'm down here. Say goodnight, fish breath.
The stuffed cat in the upper right is also another item from Toonstruck.
It's a top secret royal stuffed kitty cat. Hurrah! Whoops! Look at that. That toy cat just fell off the shelf and landed in my pocket.
Stealing from his royal smiliness is truly despicable, Drew! Do it again!
This hat is from a game called Simon the Sorcerer. In the game, he's decked out in purple robes and this purple hat. And the hat is also where he puts all the inventory items that he finds throughout the game.
I'm forever in your debt.
Think nothing of it.
Okay, but here, take this whistle. If you ever need any help, just blow it and I'll be there.
Thanks. What a nice guy.
Ooh, can I have the giant pig's head?
That's not for sale, kid. Can I interest you in anything else?
Drat.
Now, the giant pig on the wall, I'm not too sure about. There is a pig in Simon the Sorcerer, which I will show you here, but I don't think it's the same pig because this one on the wall is humongous. So if you have any idea where this pig is supposed to come from, let me know in the comments.
What did I do to deserve this?
Now there's a couple miscellaneous things that I didn't point out, like the anchor in the corner. That's probably from the Monkey Island series. I mean, the whole Monkey Island series is about being a pirate, and you're constantly on pirate ships doing pirate things, so I'm sure that's what that's referencing. And there's also the lamp on the bottom shelf. But really, how many games have you played that has a magic lamp like that, and it always looks exactly like that? So who knows where that came from. Now lastly, there are a couple items that I'm completely stumped on. Namely, that white hat, the white glove, and the green shoes in the middle. Now apparently the white hat and the white glove go together. And if you ask about the hat or the shoes, the shopkeep will tell you that they're sold together. So apparently all three items go together in some way, and the shopkeep also has this to say when you ask her.
Oh, I'm sorry. It would seem those items have already been reserved. Looks like a Mr. M. Mayer is coming to pick those up tomorrow. Can I interest you in anything else?
So who is M. Mayer? I don't know, but if anyone has any ideas, please leave a comment and let me know. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Congratulations. If any of the games you saw today seem interesting, I'll leave links down below to the channels I borrowed the clips from. You can actually head over there and watch full playthroughs of any of these games. And while you're at it, why not leave a like or maybe subscribe? Bye.